Welcome to Easy A Homeschool Academy. Indigenous peoples and the land. Across North America, long before cities and highways, the land was home to hundreds of indigenous nations. Each people developed unique ways of living that reflected the land around them. Their homes, foods, clothing, and traditions were shaped by geography and the natural resources available to them. In this video, we will explore how indigenous peoples across different nations of North America adapted to their environments, from the icy Arctic to the dry deserts, and from the great forests to the grassy plains. The Arctic and subarctic. In the far north lies the Arctic, a region of extreme cold, long winters, and short summers. The Inuit and other Arctic peoples learned to survive where trees do not grow and the ground stays frozen year-round. They built homes from snow called igloos, which provided insulation from freezing winds. In the summer, they used tents made of animal skins stretched over wooden frames. Their food came from the sea and ice: seals, fish, whales, and caribou. Every part of the animal was used. The hides became clothing and tents. Bones became tools, and the meat provided nourishment. Transportation was also shaped by the land. Sleds pulled by dogs and small boats called kayaks allowed them to travel and hunt across ice and water. Farther south in the subarctic regions, forests replaced tundra. The Dene and Cree peoples built homes from wood and animal skins and moved with the seasons to follow migrating animals. The eastern woodlands. The eastern woodlands stretch from the Atlantic coast to the Great Lakes. This land was rich in forests, rivers, and wildlife. Many nations lived here, including the Iroquois Confederacy and the Algonquin-speaking peoples. Wood was a vital resource. People built longhouses or wigwams using tree bark and saplings. Rivers were highways for travel and trade. Canoes made from birch bark were light enough to carry between waterways. The people practiced agriculture, growing corn, beans, and squash, known as the Three Sisters. These crops were often grown together, supporting one another in the soil. Hunting and gathering supplemented their diet with deer, fish, berries, and nuts. The forest provided not only food, but also materials for tools, baskets, and clothing. The eastern woodlands communities valued cooperation and developed complex systems of government. The Iroquois Confederacy united several nations under a shared council, a model that later influenced ideas of the democratic governance. The Great Plains. The Great Plains stretch across the heart of North America, vast grasslands with few trees and dramatic changes in weather. Before horses arrived, Plains peoples like the Lakota, Cheyenne, and Blackfoot hunted bison on foot and used every part of the animal. After European contact introduced horses, life on the plains changed dramatically. Horses allowed faster travel, expanded hunting territory, and became central to culture and trade. Teepees made of buffalo hides were well suited for the nomadic lifestyle. They could be easily set up and taken down as families followed the bison herds. Buffalo provided food, hides for clothing and shelter, bones for tools, and sinew for thread. The Plains peoples lived in close relationship with nature, respecting the balance between taking and giving back. The Southwest. In the arid lands of the Southwest, where water is scarce and summers are hot, indigenous nations such as the Hopi, Zuni, and Navajo created thriving communities. Ancient peoples known as the ancestral Pueblans built stone and adobe buildings in cliffs and mesas to stay cool in the heat. Their descendants continued these traditions, building multi-story villages from clay and sand. The people of the Southwest practiced advanced irrigation to farm in the desert. They grew corn, beans, squash, and cotton using canals to bring water from streams and rivers. Art and craftsmanship flourished here. The Hopi became known for intricate pottery and the Navajo for weaving and silverwork. The dry climate preserved much of their art and architecture, allowing us to see their skill and ingenuity even today. The Pacific Northwest. Along the Pacific Northwest coast, from present-day California to Alaska, forests and rivers provided abundance. The Tlingit, Haida, Coast Salish, and Chinook peoples built large cedar plank houses and carved towering totem poles that told stories of family lineage and beliefs. Food came mainly from the sea. Salmon was especially important, caught, dried, and preserved for winter months. Shellfish, berries, and game also added variety. Because food was plentiful, the people could devote time to complex art, ceremonies, and trade. The potlatch, a ceremonial gathering involving feasts and gift-giving, showed generosity and social connection within the community. The Great Basin and Plateau. Between the Rockies and the Sierra Nevada mountains lies the Great Basin and Plateau region. Water and food were less abundant here, and the land could be harsh. Peoples such as the Shoshone, Patu, and Ute adapted by moving seasonally to gather seeds, nuts, and small game. They built temporary shelters called wickiups made from brush and branches. Baskets and nets were woven from reeds and grasses to collect food. Their deep understanding of the land allowed them to survive in a region where few others could live. They knew which plants provided food, medicine, and materials for tools. The Southeast. The southeastern region was rich in rivers, forests, and fertile soil. Indigenous nations such as the Creek, Cherokee, Choctaw, and Seminole built permanent towns and farmed extensively. Long before European contact, the Mississippian culture constructed large earthen mounds for ceremonies and leadership gatherings. Their cities like Cahokia near present-day St. Louis were centers of trade and art. The southeastern peoples grew corn, beans, and squash, hunted deer and turkey, and fished in rivers. Their homes, often made of wood and clay, stayed cool in summer and warm in winter. Even as European settlers arrived, many continued their agricultural traditions and maintained strong community systems tied to the land. A shared relationship with the land. Across every region, indigenous peoples developed a deep connection to the land, one based in respect, balance, and renewal. They saw the land not as something to own, but as something to care for. This stewardship was expressed in how they hunted, gathered, planted, and built. Their understanding of ecology and sustainability continues to teach valuable lessons about how to live in harmony with the environment. Even today, indigenous communities continue to protect sacred lands, preserve languages, and share traditional knowledge about ecosystems, agriculture, and resource management. The story of indigenous peoples of North America is a story of adaptation, resilience, and wisdom. From icy tundra to tropical forests, they created ways of life that reflected their deep connection to nature. By studying their relationship with the land, we gain a better understanding of how people and the environment depend on each other, a lesson as important now as it has ever been. As always, thank you for watching. Tell us what you want to see next. Email ezahomeschoolacademy@yahoo.com. Like and share our videos. Please subscribe to our channel.